Sunday morning, December 21st. Actually, it's more like Sunday afternoon. I had been experiencing some, what I thought was back pain, and I thought, oh, the irony, right? I do these videos with exercises and workouts intended to offset and limit the impact of the back pain. Long story short, got out of the shower this morning and I had a huge red rash on my left glute, and the pain in my leg had intensified. And I initially thought I had done something because I just got back from Seattle. Hopefully you check that video out. And while I was on the plane, I felt some discomfort in my hip and back, and I thought it was the way I was sitting, so I was maybe having back spasms. Yeah, such as the FiveOhTengo, things that come up that are unexpected. Yeah, I have shingles. I did not get the shingles vaccine. And as a 51-year-old, I just got off the phone with my doctor. He has called in a prescription because it is Sunday and obviously he's not in the office. But we were able to determine that I have the shingles virus, and it is uncomfortable. And I'm waiting to see how this all plays out. So I'll keep you posted and keep adding.
Sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check the mountain. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Body and beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to.
All right, return trip, blood work, see if these liver enzymes are back where they're supposed to be after that shingles infection. It's a waiting game now. We'll see what we got.
Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one.
So it was kind of lucky, I think. The week of Christmas, I was diagnosed with shingles. The second week of January, I had my annual physical where I got my blood work done. And in doing that, that's the only reason I could see that inflammation of my liver, of my liver, the ALT and the AST being out of the normal range. As you could see, it was listed as high. So I think it was kind of good fortune, because otherwise I would have never known the kind of battle that my body and my immune system was going through at that time, trying to fight off that virus. And I will tell you, shingles sucks. It hurts. I had the rash on my hip and glute. It wrapped around. I had it on my groin, the twig and berries. It was not comfortable at all. I'd put it at 9 out of 10 on the pain scale. It was up there. And so while I knew the physical manifestation of what was going on, I had no idea what was going on inside my body. And those liver enzymes are proof of what my body was going through. It's not for me to say whether working out was the right or the wrong thing to do while I had shingles, but I chose to do it. So definitely talk to your doctor, your medical provider, if you think that's something that you would do. But for me, that's what I chose to do, and it did help me feel like I could get back to as normal as possible, because that shingles virus feels like sun poison, a really bad sunburn that blisters. It feels like a 10 out of 10 sciatica, at least my version of shingles, where I could feel that pain radiating down my leg and muscle spasms in my back, and then you have the actual the rash and the swelling that comes along with it. That's a tough pill. That's really difficult, and my blood work showed that there was indeed a battle going on. So that's my bout with the shingles virus. There was a lot going on. I had traveled to Seattle. I had just found out I was losing my job, which that was another video. Feel free to check that out. That was a good one, about what that battle was like. So there was a lot of stress going on at that time, and that's one of the triggers that's known to trigger the shingles virus. And all of us that are Gen X, we're susceptible to it, because most of us had the chickenpox. And because we had the chickenpox, that virus is living in you right now, waiting for the right circumstance to unlock it and unleash hell in your body. Make sure you've done the work. Make sure you've put on your armor, both physical armor, your weight training, but your metabolic armor, that you're eating the right foods, that your body's healthy enough, that your liver's not under stress before something like the shingles virus happens. That's your tango. Tell me in the comments below, have you had shingles? How did yours manifest itself? I know a lot of people get it on their backs, their upper backs, on their armpits, things like that. Mine was lower back, and it was definitely uncomfortable. Have you had shingles? Tell me, what was it like for you? What was your experience? Any chance that you got blood work that you got to see? Did your liver also show elevated enzymes like mine did? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like or subscribe, and come back for more of the FiveOhTengo.